Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. I wanted to come on and do a counterpart channeled message. That's what I felt called to do today. Right off the get-go, my throat chakra seems to be closing over. And it also, right before I started your reading, it got very dark here and it started pouring. So I'm not sure if there's some sort of cleansing going on in this connection right now. But we'll get into it. You should know by this first part with the tarot if you're resonating with this reading or not, and that will give you an indication if these messages are for you. Remember to listen to your higher self. If you're feeling called to watch this reading, there's a reason. If you find yourself getting distracted, and not following what I'm saying, that's a good indication that right now you're not meant to hear that message. That's how I gauge things when I listen to tarot. But anyway, so on the bottom of the deck, I hadn't actually looked at the bottom of the deck. I did shuffle it and cut it, which I will do again on camera. But we have separation is necessary, learning divine lessons. So it feels like you are in hanged man energy with this person and that right now separation is necessary. Interesting. So we do have the magician here. So you could be trying to manifest something here. You could be even someone trying to make something happen in this connection, or maybe you're thinking about reaching out to your person. And what I'm seeing is right now, I don't know why this is coming through. For some reason, I'm like getting magician in reverse and page of wands energy. So you could want to speed this manifestation up. You could be trying to, make things work in your favor, but it feels like right now separation is necessary. So whatever is keeping you apart is happening for reasons that maybe you don't understand, maybe this person doesn't understand, but it's part of your journey. Now, keep in mind, this is a counterpart reading, a channeled counterpart message reading. So I will be talking about counterpart and twin flame dynamics, which don't make sense to the muggle mind. So if you're a muggle, you might be confused. Anyway, let's get into it, my friends. So we have undecided in reverse. Interesting. So it could be that, like I said, you could be someone who maybe is thinking about trying to make something happen in this connection, or maybe you've reached out. Anyway. We have Six of Pentacles, balance, reciprocation. So that could be a part of why there is a separation in place, because there wasn't a balance with the energy. And it could be that right now, this person is unable to give you, reciprocal energy, or there's something still not in alignment with that separation is necessary. We do have the Four of Pentacles, so there is the energy of holding back. It feels like somebody wants balance, somebody wants equal give and take, but they're holding back. We have insecurity, controlling, holding on to something. So clearly you're both holding on to each other's energy, not surprising with counterparts. We'll do one more shuffle. We have the Tower. Divine intervention, unexpected events. That's exactly what I was talking about. And the Tower is anything that doesn't belong must go. So it feels like right now you're in separation and Tower moments are happening. Maybe you're experiencing some Tower moments, but it truly is the energy of whatever doesn't align must go. So whatever's not aligning in your life, people, places, situations, patterns, like I heard toxic behaviors, needs to fall away. It could also be that your person had to have some kind of Tower moment where they hit rock bottom. You know, the feminine is very quick to accept the journey, to start the healing. The feminine is usually the one who's the chaser, who wants to make things work. And it takes the masculine it takes the masculine more time to hit that point where they start, where they hit rock bottom and they start healing and having realizations. The thing about it is, what I'm hearing is, once that pin drops, once they have that awareness, it can happen very quickly. I'm seeing the Eight of Wands, rapid change, rapid growth. It's kind of more, the journey is more of a slow burn for the feminine. And for the masculine, it's more, and I'm not talking about gender, it's, you know, there's a lot more running and pushing it away and denying it until those tower moments bring them that awareness. Anyway. All right. Okay. Let's just, that's that tower wanting to come down again. Interesting. Deep breath, my friends. I don't know why. I was like, deep breath. So it's so interesting that I was talking about how the journey works and about how the pin drops for the masculine. We do have a breakthrough here. So there is a breakthrough moment in this connection, even in separation. Part of the breakthrough moment could be that you are embodying the Queen of Pentacles right now. So, you know, working on your own stability, working on perhaps your career. If you are a counterpart, you know, maybe you're working on your soul's mission. Interesting. And we've got the Page of Swords, somebody watching you, somebody wanting to learn more about you, keeping an eye on you. There could have been a difference, a clashing of perspectives when it came to the future of this connection I just heard for some of you. Anyway, we have a breakthrough moment. So it could be you that's going through the breakthrough moment too. I did not intend for this to be like an in-depth twin flame reading. I don't know what's going on here. It was just meant to be channeled messages from your person. But I'm wondering if you've had some sort of breakthrough moment where you've realized that everything you need is within you and that you don't actually, as much as you feel a connection with this person, you could be very much comfortable in your own energy right now. Anyway, and it could be that that has caused a breakthrough moment with your person energetically because you are connected. The other thing I'm seeing with that Ace of Swords is this person has had, you know, a moment of clarity about you and the potential future here with you long-term, Queen of Pentacles. So let's get into this. I'm just going to get a few cards to see the energy right now in this connection, and then we'll get the channeled messages. So I'm going to look at your energy first. Show me the viewer's energy. So we have 10 of Cups, disharmony, you know, not feeling like you're aligned with your person. Very interesting, 10 of Cups in reverse. I forgot to mention it when it was on the bottom. I know I said it was on the bottom, but I meant to mention that separation is necessary because more inner work is required here with this 10 of Cups in reverse. So right now, you're in the energy of needing to work on inner healing is what I'm hearing. Now we have ghosting. So it could be that you were recently ghosted by this person. Perhaps, you know, I was getting that energy of the Magician and the Page of Wands for some reason. So maybe you tried to make something happen and this person didn't respond. Like maybe you wished them a happy birthday and there was like no answer or no acknowledgement. This also points to you needing to work on your inner healing when it comes to being ghosted by people, or, you know, maybe you have abandonment wounds, maybe you have a fear of abandonment, and knowing that remember that separation is necessary on the bottom, the Tower, divine intervention. So perhaps you're really internalizing this person's actions towards you or lack of actions towards you right now. And perhaps that's something that you need to work on, because someone else's words towards you, their actions towards you, are a reflection of what's going on with them, not of, you know, how amazing you are or how good of a person you are. And oftentimes, you know, when there's ghosting and separation, the feminine becomes wounded. They feel wounded. They feel, what's wrong with me? Like, especially if there's third party interference, they can really internalize that. So there's this energy of you needing, you know, to work on your inner healing right now, and separation is necessary right now. We do have feeling insecure. So you could be feeling very insecure about this connection right now, feeling insecure about yourself. Again, internalizing this person's actions or lack of actions towards you. And we have the World, so it feels like this is a cycle for you, where maybe sometimes this happens to you in connections. Anyway, clearly there's a distance between you and this person, whether it is emotional or physical, or both. I'm just going to stick that little ghosty in the corner. Again, if this person ghosted you, that has something to do with their internal struggle. And I think it's human nature for us to internalize that. That's kind of how we've been programmed. Anyway, I feel like getting one more card for your side. I don't know. Let's get one more. We have differences. Family and friends don't approve. Interesting. So you could be someone who, you know, the twin flame journey, like I said in the intro, it's not something that muggles can kind of wrap their head around. And you'll know when you meet someone else who's been on the twin flame journey and they understand. Anyone who doesn't understand it or, you know, says it's not real has clearly, in my opinion, never experienced the twin flame connection. They are rare. But what happens is when there's disharmony, we talk to our friends, we talk to our family, and there could have been ups and downs with this person, and on your side or their side, there's interference with other people's opinions. So there could be an age gap between you, or maybe you're very different. Maybe one of you, you know, was married, whatever it is. Or it could be also that what I was starting to say is that it's human nature for people to go to their friends and their family and seek validation when there's disharmony in a connection. And again, unless you're talking to someone who's been through the twin flame journey, the advice from people who are not on the journey, they can't understand that connection. They can't understand why someone would want to be in a connection like that with someone who triggers them, with someone with shadows. Anyway, so there is differences between you here. And again, there's this energy of temptation. So like I said, I'm not sure if you were tempted to reach out or if you are tempted to reach out. So let's go over to your person's side. Show me their person's energy. We have the Five of Wands, conflict. Remember I was saying it has to do with inner conflict on their side. So their energy right now, they're feeling very triggered, very much conflicted about this connection. There could have been a lot of fighting between the two of you. On the bottom, we have rejection, male ego, resisting connection. So you've got someone up in their ego. And I went on about that in the beginning, about how masculines run and resist the connection for a very long time, while the feminine is very quick to start the inner healing and, you know, focus on her soul path, their soul path, I should say, their soul path. It's not about gender, even though people will tell me in the comment section that that's blasphemy or whatever. One of the, listen, I'm going to trigger people. One of the differences within counterpart connections can be sexual orientation. Anyway, let's keep going for your person. So with that Tower moment, they have a lot of conflict in their life right now. And like I said, a lot of inner conflict. They could be having, you know, arguments with friends, coworkers. We have the Devil card, low vibrational energy. They could, you know, be attached to a karmic. It's interesting because there's this energy of them being very conflicted inwardly and resisting this connection, even though they can't stop thinking about you. And again, to chase someone in this energy right now would they just run further. This is someone who's, it says destructive habit. So this person could have destructive habits, destructive patterns. I was hearing toxicity in the beginning when we had the Tower. And remember I said anything like that that's the Tower. Anything that doesn't align comes crashing down. And it seems like that's what's happening in your person's life right now. And we have the Two of Pentacles, juggling, weighing options, going back and forth. That's what I was saying. It's like this is someone who is resisting this connection, yet they can't stop thinking about you. This is someone who sees a future with you, yet can't see their way through their own shadows right now, is what I'm hearing. It's so interesting that I talked about how it takes a while for the masculine to hit rock bottom. Anyway, so Two of Pentacles, you know, struggling to find balance in their life, struggling to prioritize. This is like a bit of a chaotic energy your person is in. It's very chaotic. It's, you know, the type of energy that causes Tower moments and awakenings. So right now you need to focus on you and your inner healing. And, you know, the opinions of our friends and family can be blockages in these connections that we have to work through. Just like totally, I'm being very vulnerable with you right now, or very transparent. My best friend straight up told me she did not want to hear anything about my counterpart ever again. Like, she thought twin flames were bullshit. I shouldn't be swearing. And she made it very clear that she never wanted to hear another word about any of it. Again, that can be a blockage in a counterpart connection, because then you start worrying about that friendship with your friend and what they think, or the opinions of all your friends combined can really confuse you. Anyway, so we're going to see connecting energy between the two of you. What is the connecting energy? We have the Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So it's almost like you're both thinking about coming towards each other. You're both thinking about reconnecting. We have Seven of Pentacles, but there's an energy of waiting. There's an energy of neither one of you. I don't know why I'm feeling that maybe you reached out to this person in a small way, Page of Cups. But we do have this person, it says reevaluation, long-term view. So right now the connecting energy, you can see it. We see the feminine kind of in the distance, still in this person's mind. And we see this person reevaluating this, thinking about this, going over things in their mind. And that's, you know, they're in Two of Pentacles energy right now. We have the Nine of Wands, defensiveness. Nine of Wands is also an energy of, you know, needing to work on yourself, self-improvement. And then we have rejection, resisting connection. So for some of you, like I said, you could have reached out to this person and they may have rejected it. Page of Cups, you could both be dreaming about each other right now. It's a very intuitive energy. And yeah, Seven of Pentacles, there's this energy of waiting. Like things are still growing. I'm going to look at how this person is feeling about you. How is this person feeling about you? That is strange. I've never even seen this card. Anyway, we have the Ten of Wands, responsibilities overburdened by love. So this person is, you know, you're very heavy on their mind right now. The Ten of Wands is also the energy of hitting a breaking point. Like hitting their limit when it comes to whatever's going on between the two of you. And I mean that in them hitting rock bottom and having realizations kind of way. Remember that Ace of Swords on the bottom. It feels like there's about to be a breakthrough moment in this connection. We have children affecting your connection. So they could have children, you could have children, or this can be very symbolic of inner child healing. So right now, remember, more inner healing is required. So you could both have childhood wounds, you know, yours having to do with maybe abandonment, theirs having to do with something like toxic patterns or something. And it's still affecting this connection. I'm also very drawn to that moon there, which is about, you know, healing your shadows, doing shadow work. So it feels like this person, we have undecided in reverse. Interesting. To me, it feels like there's a shift happening in your person's energy. I'm going to get more. I'm just looking at this undecided card. It could be... The thing that's interesting is that it's in reverse. So it feels like this person is no longer undecided. It feels like they have hit some kind of breaking point here. That's why I need to get more. We have Tower. Divine intervention, unexpected events. I swear this person is going through realizations right now. They're feeling like they need to... Like anything, again, that doesn't align in their life has to go. Anything that doesn't align for the higher good of this connection. This person feeling very chaotic right now about this connection. And we have Five of Swords. Toxic. Remember I said I kept hearing toxicity. And now we have the Five of Swords. So this is someone who, you know, to me it feels like this is someone who right now is realizing that if they want to be with you, they need to work on themselves. That they have childhood wounding that causes them to self-sabotage, causes them to appear like they're playing mind games, makes them appear like they have toxic traits. I know some of you are like, that means they do have toxic traits. This person is very much feeling like they need to work on themselves if they're going to be able to offer you that long-term abundance with the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Let's see their current intentions towards this connection. So this person does want to take a risk and come towards you. They intend to come towards you once they've, you know, hit some kind of completion here. They do want to end some kind of cycle here. I'm hearing a cycle of repeat. Again, this person could have childhood wounding that causes them to have... I'm seeing a card in one of my decks that talks about how this, like, it's possible this person has a very distorted view of love and the way they show up in connections. Like, they might not have been aware at how they were showing up in this Five of Swords energy. Completion of a full cycle, create a new path. So this person wants to create something new with you. They intend to create something new with you. It's very interesting because there's this energy of them wanting to come towards you with communication, but they're waiting. Let's see what action they'll take in the future. We have the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So when this person feels like they've healed enough, they're going to come in wanting to deepen this bond. Reunion, it says on the Two of Cups. And Queen of Pentacles, you know, wanting to bring stability to this, wanting to bring abundance to this, wanting that long-term future with you. Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look at near future energy between the two of you, because that will show us, like tomorrow for the next few weeks, the energy, the shared energy between you. And that should show us, we'll be able to see by that energy if there's communication between the two of you or not, or movement. So show me the shared energy near future. What's coming near future for this connection? We have the Magician, manifestation. I need to get one more. Okay. So, near future energy. This person cannot be trusted, near future energy. The card is saying it, okay? The card is saying, near future energy, you cannot trust this person. And it's interesting that I was getting that energy of the Magician and the Page of Wands, of you trying to hurry this manifestation along. Because I feel like if you were to reach out to this person, near future energy, that you would see that they're still in that Five of Swords energy of self-sabotage. You know, if this person reaches out to you in the next few weeks, you need to use your caution and discernment, because this is saying that someone, like this person, may reach out to you in the next few weeks, but at this time they cannot be trusted. And I don't mean that you know, they're lying to you or they have someone on the sly or whatever. I'm talking about they're still in that toxic energy where there's gonna be, it says mind games and toxic love. There's going to be self-sabotage, near future energy if communication comes in. So you really need to use your discernment, because just this card cannot be trusted. I want to look at, let's just go 2 months from now what the energy will be in this connection. There's this energy that to work on your inner healing, to work on your spiritual evolution, to focus on your spiritual path right now. Near future energy, I feel like it would, I just feel like it would confuse you more if you were to talk to this person. Let's see 2 months from now, shared energy. Page of Swords almost came out. We have the Empress, divine feminine vibration of love. So in 2 months' time, you will both be more in this feminine energy of the Empress, attracting in, you know, coming into alignment, I'm hearing. This is also showing me that if you focus on that inner healing, that within a few months' time, you're going to be in this higher vibration. It's also an energy of attracting and not chasing. So in 2 months' time, we see you attracting this person in towards you. We also have money focus on the bottom. So it could be that this is, you know, very symbolic of you both very focused on yourselves and on your own stability. But let's get one more card. So we see you 2 months' time attracting this in. Okay, so we have an Ace of Cups here. So it looks to me in 2 months' time that because you're not chasing this person and because you're an Empress energy, this person is finally going in to reflect. It's really interesting because I know this seems far out, but trust me, 2 months in the grand scheme of things is not that long. But it looks to me from this energy that this is someone who is going to have a very sudden awakening 2 months from now, or approximately, divine timing. And energy changes. So if you embody this Empress energy, if you do the inner work, if you do the healing, that is a way that you can help this connection move faster. By doing, like, seriously focusing on yourself and taking your attention off of this person. We do have a very something happening 2 months from now while you're in this feminine energy, not chasing this person. They have a sudden awakening. And again, I just can't help but think back to when I was describing about how the masculine really digs their heels in. And then that awakening that pin can drop like a ton of bricks and hit them all at once and cause rapid change and rapid growth. And that's kind of what we're seeing here. Something happens where that pin drops and they finally go within and start awakening. It also seems to me like this person may enter a bit of chasing energy towards you. So once they awaken, they're going to start feeling very called to come towards you with communication. And we have, I don't know even where that came from, the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is the start of something stable, a manifestation being planted, the start of a foundation that will grow into the 10 of Pentacles. So to me, it's like in 2 months' time, that's when the pin's going to drop. And right now, you just need to focus on you. Okay, so let's get messages from your person. I think first what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get a few cards about their energy. We have no contact. It's funny because that other card, separation is necessary. So no contact is necessary right now. We have unconditional love. So this person feeling that bond with you even in separation. Ooh, Dark Night of the Soul was just on the bottom, which I think is what happens in 2 months. We have the red thread bond. So they do feel very connected to you. They feel the soul contract. It's also symbolic that whatever you focus on, they will pick up on. We have home, so eyes could be very symbolic. Green eyes, hazel eyes. I feel like eye contact could be very intense between you. It could, when they look into your eyes, it could cause them to feel the pull on that red thread. So let's see the energy that this masculine is in. We have spying. Remember, Page of Swords came out. So we have secrets, transformation, and spying. So it feels like this person is going through things that you're not aware of right now. I'm not saying they're keeping secrets from you, but it's more of something's being hidden from you at this time. It almost feels like this transformation is being hidden from you. I'm actually wondering if this spying and transformation card came out at the same time. And I'm wondering if this person is this caterpillar, because the energy that I'm getting is that they're still in the lower version of themselves. They haven't walked away, 8 of Cups, from that version of themselves yet. They're still in that low vibrational energy, devil energy. And I'm wondering if this is someone watching you grow and evolve and spread your wings, you know? And yeah, we have secrets here. So there's things going on in this person's life that you don't know about. Remember, there's a lot of tumultuous energy. I don't know why that word's coming out. There's a lot of like hitting rock bottom energy in your person's energy right now. Anyway, it feels to me like this is about this person watching you transform, watching you. Remember that Queen of Pentacles. Show me more. So we do have cycles on the bottom. So this person is going through karmic cycles in their life. You know, they're learning lessons. We do have distance there again. Chaos sign. Told you. Tower moments. Told you. Chaos in their life right now. Told you. Cycles. Chaos. Anything that does not belong must go. I'm hearing. So we have age gap coming out. So this person could be concerned about the age gap between you. We also have acceptance here. So this person could be trying to, they could be accepting, these two came out together, acceptance and age gap. So this person could be learning to accept the age gap between you. We also have reincarnation. So this person could even be living out patterns through subconscious fears that are affecting them from past lives with you. Maybe this person believes that, you know, you have reincarnated together in this lifetime and you've had past lifetimes before. Maybe they feel that soul bond with you. I'm just going to get two more. Divinely guided, divine protection. We have ghosted and Archangel Michael coming out together. And remember how I was talking about this person could have ghosted you and you could have internalized it as having something to do with you, but it was divinely guided. You were being divinely protected from this person. Because again, remember that card, near future energy cannot be trusted. So there's a reason you're being protected from this person right now. Karmic connection. Again, I called it. Doesn't have to be a love connection. I said conflict in their life with friends. I talked about how family and friends can be blockages in these connections. This person could have, it could be through work. This person is learning a lesson right now. And we do have hot and cold on the bottom, which I already knew, that this person goes back and forth between denying this connection and then feeling super attached to you. Movement. So there is movement coming. Again, 2 months may sound like a long time, but counterpart connections, this healing process can go on for years. And I'm not saying that to deter you. There's also kind of, you know, from what I understand, separations, there can be a few separations and they can go, you know, 9 months, like they can go from a few months to like 9 months, or even a year sometimes, or longer. You know, I hear of counterparts who have been separated for years. Again, I'm not trying to deter you. But to me, 2 months is, you know, if you look at bigger picture, 2 months is almost nothing. Look at it as, what can I achieve in the next 2 months before this comes back into my life? Like, how much can I work on myself? How much can I learn? How far can I make it on my soul path before this comes around again? Anyway, I hope this is recording. That would be awful. I hope it's straight. Yeah, it's straight. All right, so we've got runner on the bottom. And I was talking about those runners. So let's just have a look here. We have time is ticking. Spiritual practices. After I just said, you've got 2 months. What can you get done on your soul path in 2 months? That's funny. Time is ticking. Spiritual practices. Anyway, I thought that was funny. So, runner is coming up. 49 could be symbolic. Maybe that's your age. Afraid of doing the work and selfish. Fears change and the unknown. Afraid of intimacy and unawakened. Doesn't feel worthy of your time and energy and needs constant validation. I don't know what you want from me. I love you, but I can't give you what you need. I don't have the time or the capacity to understand our connection. It's best to leave it alone. And I feel like that's the energy they were in when they ghosted you. I feel like that's kind of the energy they're in right now. It doesn't mean they're not going to change. It means that they need to run until they hit rock bottom, is what I'm hearing. So let's get into it, my friends. I think what I'm going to do is this is a huge deck, and sometimes I just feel that's interesting. Sometimes that is interesting. We have juggling and we have infatuation. So it's like this person really does go back and forth between like being obsessed with you and pushing this connection away and denying it. Anyway, this is a really large deck, and sometimes I like to separate it, to shuffle it, so that I don't know why. I think it's also interesting because separation is necessary. So interesting. Anyway, when I cut the deck to do that, we have juggling, which is in their energy. Having too much on their plate, dealing with multiple obligations at one time, unable to make decisions based on confused emotions. And remember, near future energy, that's exactly what's going to happen. If you communicate or they communicate, it's going to cause more confusion because right now this person is already a mess, is what I'm hearing. 65. I'm having a hard time processing what happened between us and juggling my own personal responsibilities. I need time and space to deal with everything. You could also be dealing with someone who had a lot of other obligations. Like this could have been someone who, instead of spending time with you or, wanting to invest time and energy, they could have spent a lot of time on their phone. They could have spent a lot of time at the gym, a lot of time at work, a lot of time on their computer. This turned into a frickin' twin flame reading. It was just supposed to be channeled messages. Dark Night of the Soul, it's coming. I saw that in this deck too. It's coming. Enhanced awareness of identity, an extremely difficult and painful period, personal and deep development of oneself. So it feels like right now this person, like I said, they're on the cusp of this dark night of the soul. I'm fighting my demons and re-examining my actions. It is life-altering and also extremely painful. At times I fight against the changes, but I know it must happen for me to evolve. That's why they're in this devil energy right now. Every tower, anything that doesn't align is coming to the surface now. And it's chaos. And interesting. And this is number 3, Empress energy. And in the tarot, when I asked about 2 months from now, that person's awakening happens when you're in Empress energy, number 3. Anyway, I like stuff like that. Or I like number synchronicities like that. We had Great Source of Power come out. It didn't feel, I don't know. Maybe this person sees you as being a power couple. I wasn't even going to take all those cards. I was going to put them back in and shuffle. But we do have some interesting cards here, so I kind of want to talk about it. We have 4. Interesting, because I was just talking about Empress energy, this 4 Emperor energy. In separation, someone runs away, honeymoon phase ends, insecurity and attachment issues begin to appear, causing a rift in the relationship. I am taking a pause. I needed to separate myself from you in order to work on my mind, body, and soul. This is only temporary, and I will eventually find my way back to you. We have age difference. No, difficult differences. So it could, we saw age gap. Differences of opinions and ideas in love. Differences in status, money, power, or culture. One is awakened while the other is unawakened. And again, to the very beginning of the reading, when I talked about how the feminine is very quick to awaken and get on the path, and the masculine drags their heels. And we have glow up. So you could be, you could be the one working on your glow up. And if you are going through a glow up, this person will benefit from that energy. I'm not saying to glow up for them. You should never be doing anything for them. Like some people will say, well, I'll heal for this connection. But if this person doesn't come back around, I'm moving on and like, I'm done with spirituality. You need to be on the journey for yourself, not for union, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to put these back. Our differences drove us apart, and it angered me that you didn't understand where I was coming from. It still pains me that we can't come to an agreement, even if we love each other. And I did see Page of Swords, and I mentioned there could have been a clash in perspectives between the two of you. So let's get 4 more. We have naughty thoughts on the bottom. That's that devil energy. So let's see what came out. We have drinking the Kool-Aid, listens to others and disregards their own feelings, knowingly goes along with other people's plans and ideas without thinking of their own well-being. So being controlled by karmic situations around them. I followed blindly to what everyone else was telling me. They made me believe our connection wasn't real and that it was just a waste of my time. I now know that's untrue. Remember I said friends and family, muggles, they do not understand. And of course their advice is going to be, you can do so much better than that. You deserve someone who doesn't act in that way. You deserve, there's so many more fish in the sea. Why don't you just go find somebody else? We have 52, 49, 65, 3, and 4. So those could be dates. Those could be ages. We have intuition, 47, light bulb moments of realization, direct knowledge from source without rational thought, a deep knowing and understanding without evidence. So this person is starting to get little breakthrough moments, little Ace of Swordsies. It finally dawned on me why I feel so drawn to you and why our connection is so intense and scary. I'm starting to understand my fears and my overwhelming emotions towards you. We have surrender, not resisting, but going with the flow, may feel mentally and physically relaxed, letting go of judgment and being mindful of the present. And this is what we're seeing in 2 months' time. We're seeing them, surrendering to this journey. You can only dig your heels in for so long. I'm also hearing White Flag by Dido. So this person could be realizing that they can't really release the love they have for you, and that, they don't want to surrender this connection is what I'm hearing. I'm ready to surrender myself to our connection. I will no longer run away from it, and I will no longer deny it. I am trusting in the universe and our love for one another. I'm telling you, 2 months, that white flag is flying. We have deceit. Actions does not match their words. Living a lie and won't admit it to themselves. Pretends their feelings for you do not exist and is dismissive of you. 79. Someone wearing a mask. You know, I kept hearing toxicity in that devil energy. And remember that toxic love and mind games. I don't even know why I'm lying to myself about the way I feel about you. I may act as if I don't care, but deep down I know that it's because I care too much, and that makes me afraid. And we have regret ending the reading here. Afraid they made the wrong decision, feels troubled or remorseful over what happened, sees you happy while they are miserable and can't move on. Remember that card with the butterfly and the caterpillar. 75. I think I made a mistake. I should have never let you go. I should have stayed and fought for our connection, but I was weak and fearful. Now I'm here mourning the loss of you. Yep. So I'm going to get a few more channeled messages for you, I think. I'm going to go with the... I don't know. I'm going with these ones. Fragmentation. Until we make our shadows conscious, we will continue to hurt others. And that's what I mean about right now. There's inner healing you need to do. There's shadows that you need to heal. And there's shadows they need to heal. I'm just going to get a few of these. Just because I was seeing a few of these cards in my mind's eye while I was doing the reading. Spiritual detox, divine intervention, tower moments, baby. Reunion, oh my. Weirdos, I've never even seen that card. All right, spiritual detox, good. Releasing negative thoughts and people, major spiritual awakening, cleanse and rebirth, confirmation. We have weirdos. You make me feel comfortable in my own skin. I can be myself with you. So you and this person could have memories around Halloween. But you could also be both, you know, silly, quirky. And you know what's interesting is that you can call yourself weirdos. But what I think is happening is I think that, you know, you're connecting on the level of inner children. You're connecting in the energy of the sun. So it brings out that energy in you that you had when you were a kid, when you weren't afraid to like the things you liked and you weren't afraid to be silly. I feel like you and this person bring that out in each other. We have black and white. I've always tried to be realistic with life, but you opened me up to color. So this could have been someone, you know, with very black and white thinking. Over it, they know you were over the games and will no longer accept less than you deserve. Reunion, the force of love, the force of reunion is unstoppable. We are together. Together we are one. Divine feminine, you're a goddess who healed me and transformed me to my higher self. Remember the butterfly and the caterpillar. I'm actually going to save that card for the cover. And let's just get a few more. Nothing else. Okay. So we got 3. Avoidant. I really want to be close to you, but I avoid emotional attachments out of fear. Ghosting, running, avoidance, you know. You could be dealing with someone who has an anxious avoidant style. Maybe you're anxious attachment. Career driven. Love is on the back burner until I am financially stable, money motivated. And that's what we were seeing 2 months from now. We're seeing this person very motivated to be more stable. Sorry, I can't remember if that was near future or I think it was 2 months from now. We see you in Empress energy and this person more in Emperor energy, stabilizing their life. We have missing you. We may not be together right now, but my heart misses you dearly. All right, so my friends, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me for a reading. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.